page we're going to be doing is the My Story page. You go up to the left hand corner where it says pages, you click on My Story. Alright? So as you see, there's nothing on this page yet. The footer is literally up here because there's nothing here yet. So we're going to start adding some things to the page. First thing they'll ask you is to make the page title prominent. So oblige. Command or Control C. Come over here. We're gonna do the plus. We'll go to text. We'll go and press. Let's see what we'll do here. We'll do heading 3. Alright. Now, heading 3, we double click or we press edit text and Command or Control V to get My Story. It's pretty prominent, but maybe I want it a little bigger just so that it kind of takes over the page. So let's do, make it 80. Let me highlight the text. My Story. Right now I'm just going to do this without putting any design elements on it. To enhance the page design, add an image that illustrates something about DJ Turntable's background or profession. So this is where I got the actual saxophone thing from. So let's copy the text, a long text from Dylan, our client. Hit Control or Command C. Let's come back over here. And what I like to do sometimes when I don't feel like pressing the plus, I hold down Alt or Option on my keyboard and I click and I drag. So it makes a duplicate. Now, I click Edit Text, Command or Control V, and it turns into a paragraph. So now I can kind of customize it to the way I want it. So what I'm going to do with this text, I'm going to create a strip or background. Let's see if I could do this. Sometimes I like to have the image there. Sometimes I like to have an off-white background so I can just design it myself. Let's move this footer down. Okay, let's just move that footer down. Let's move this text over here. Let's align the same My Story. Let's get us an image, add image. Let's go to free WIX images. Or maybe. So now, I was liking this one before. Let's get the black and white because I'm going for the real rustic feel with Dylan's website. I want it to look artistic, but at the same time, what I want is to make it look professional. So I'm gonna do a little bit of I'm gonna say the overlay image. Usually I would create this straight out of Photoshop and call it a day, but sometimes you can achieve things without having to do effects. Just using basic images. Let's see. So I want an image that basically illustrates Dylan's brand. He's traditional. He has roots in jazz and roots in techno music and hip hop and things like that. So I kind of want to just gather images that give you that feeling. Everything is about just enhancing his image overall. What'll always happen with clients, you get the choice. They usually, they look at your work and then they'll say to you whether or not they like the style that you created, or they want you to go back and, change some things around. And that's okay, because it kind of teaches you to be versatile. Always be open to different ideas. Oh wow, there's more images just popping up. Sometimes you have to move things around. Rearrange, because you want to create an outline that illustrates the feeling, but you also don't want to create something that's too overwhelming for your audience to read. You want to give them enough negative space. And if you want to give negative space, what you have to do is make your images a little smaller, make your layout a little tighter. I mean, not tiny, but just bring it enough to make it feel like there's space in your design and it doesn't feel so claustrophobic. You don't want your audience a little too distracted by your design and the flair and the effects to, want to read. And that is the My Story page.